Hello and welcome to this edition of Nerdy Thursday. Getting this out awfully late today. Um, just getting around to her. Today we're going to be opening it up, see what Floyd has from Video Games Monthly. Every month I've had this. I've had at least a one up. Again, I get three. I purchase three. I have the three game box. That's the words I would like to use. Uh, and so it's a little bit more expensive per game that way if you just get the three. So I get that, and I end up usually getting a one up so they would meet the how much they at least like to get in a ballpark, right? You're not going to see value on this channel. I talk about the games. The value is in the game itself, and if I want something I want to play, uh, that's the way I look at value for almost everything I do in my hobby. Um, Nothing tears me up more than just resell and all this bull. But I have PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, NES, Super NES. I need to add Famicom. I need, let's see. The only thing I worry about that is sometimes I'm really thinking about that. Let me know down below if I should or not. I just don't know if I get the value because I had to stop getting the DS games because it kept sending me like kitty games and stuff like that. And I know the DS has a lot of kitty games. Don't get me wrong on that. I just like to pick out the ones I want to play. I don't need a lot of DS in my inventory or my library or whatever you call it. I don't have inventory, so I don't resell. But let's see what else I have. I have Xbox 360. I think that's it. I don't think they have X on there yet, or whatever the one is after 360. If they do, I have it. Uh, Sega Genesis, PSP. I like PlayStation games, portable games. So I don't get too many carts. Very rarely. I get mostly disc games because I think since I have some of the newer systems, I get a lot of disc. And I think somewhere along the line it was asked because my buddy gets upset because he doesn't get boxed games or complete, or at least you know cover. Somewhere along the line, I got asked if I wanted what I would like. So again, one up. I have yet to not get one of those since I signed up for the three. And again, mostly I got one that's not in a box. But again, all disc games, uh, no carts. Which I do have. I would like to get some NES or Super NES. Everybody else seems to. This one is complete in box, sealed. It is resealed. This game was pre-owned. Any offers, blah blah blah. So I don't know if it's complete or not. It's a resale job. I've been getting quite a few of these from them. Kingdom Hearts PS4. I've been really wanting to get into these type of games. I don't have a lot of time to play. I am I got a lot of hobbies. As you can see back here, I have a lot of stuff stacked up. You saw in front of me. If somebody have OCD, they would be going nuts right now. I do not like the way I try to get in some of this tackle. Oh, this one's not too bad. These are two good platformers on one, even though it is Disney games, Aladdin and Lion King. I know a lot of people like Young Simba or whatever. I know there's two fun platformers. Very happy to have this. I have Aladdin King, I believe, on Switch, if I remember correctly. But I don't think I have Lion King. And I might have it on somewhere in the classic realm, too. I have to check that. But again, I would have loved to. If I don't, I would have loved to got that on a cart. However, it originally came out, and that was sealed. And again, it has that reseal thing on the back. I don't know where they bought these games, but it is somewhere out there. They bought a whole bunch of games from somebody, maybe a store closing or whatever. Now here you go. This is something here. I can't read the original. It doesn't have the manual. This is from a video rental store. Looks like some mom and pop rental store. King Video 2 with a bunch of stickers on them. That's hilarious. But it's Full Spectrum Warrior. This was something I would really like. Be very interesting to me to play. Especially, I used to love some shooters. I still do. It's not like I used to. This sold at $9 or $10, and then again at $2. So I can't imagine that this being a pricey game. I don't remember seeing this on shelves anywhere. I have 2 or 3 retro stores here in my area, and I just don't remember seeing this anywhere. I usually go through the Xbox stuff pretty good. I like my OG Xbox. Last but not least, I got a little tchotchke in here. It is a magnet, I think, for Floyd Christmas. So that'll go on my refrigerator with the other magnets. And that's it for Floyd. This one, another shooter game, Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. I have seen this. I have played this. This is actually, you're not running around like in woods it is actually like the inflatable, if you ever seen this, like the inflatable things on the ground that you run behind. And I think it's like 2-on-2 or 1-on-1s. On the OG Xbox too. So I'm glad to get this on the OG Xbox. I'm not terribly upset I got this. What I'll do is I will go on Etsy and get a get one that's made, reproduction of it, and that doesn't bother me at all. I would rather have the in a box where I can see the spine on my shelf than this. But I'm not angry that I understand they can't get all games out there, but I feel blessed that I get the ones I get. I just wish I got some carts here and there. I would really love to get some Sega NES, and that's why I almost want to put Famicom, but I'm so worried that like they would just blow me up because I have no Famicom games. I do have a Retron 5 that plays them. So, I would like to get those and just to see what I would get. And I don't know. I'm really mixed on that because I really like the selection I have of gaming products I have. And, I have a big collection, but I don't have a huge collection. A lot of these people have several thousand. I have just over 1,000 games. And like I said, 90% of them is something that I could just close my eyes, go up to one of the shelves and just grab something, and I would be ecstatic to play. That's the way I buy. I'm almost done with buying. This was why I like the sub box, because I get stuff that maybe I'm not necessarily looking for. There's one Sega game that I am looking for right now out in the wild. I can order it at any time on eBay, but it's just more fun to look in the wild for it. So I'm having fun with that. But yeah, there's not too much. This is what I've been thinking too. Okay, I'm almost done with my video. Thanks for hanging in there with me. But like, you don't know what you want to buy. Do you just go out and kind of look at everything, or do you watch videos to see gems or something that somebody else is playing that looks pretty cool? Like the game that I'm looking for is something that I just missed and I keep forgetting about it. I could have picked it up at a couple other shows. But if I go to a show, and I don't have anything but one game right now on my radar, for retro, and even newer stuff. It's hard for me to with how many games I have to play. It's just hard for me to spend that much money for, $70, $100 for a retro game because it's hard to find. And you could probably play it in other means like a retro game for cheaper if it's on Steam or something else. I just, was just wondering, when you finally, I feel like I'm at a good place with what games I have. And that's why I don't know if I want to add Famicom just to have new games come into me in this, or just keep building the libraries I have. Once I get to 200 games or something, but I haven't got an NES game or a Super NES game or a Sega Genesis game in so long. And I think it's just because I have pretty much all the basics, or pretty much most of the basics. The ones that I want are a little bit more pricier. The one I'm looking for now, I think it's like $30. I'm okay with that. Is that more than what it was when it came out? Yeah, but I'm all right with that. But it's hard for me to stomach the $70. I bought a bunch over Black Friday. I got the rest of my Black Friday came in already from VGM, I think it's called, not VGM, VGA, I think, from Canada. I really like those games that I got, so I got them for the prices I especially got them for. So, I don't know, kind of, because even like GameStop right now had a really good sale again, and I started looking. I'm like, I don't like these games. I don't want them. So I'm not going to just buy them to have. I'm not going to complete. I am still working on the complete Dreamcast. It's just I'm at the point now where it's just tough to really. I need game. That's what I look for when I go to shows now. Is the Sega Dreamcast stuff. I still look at my shops around me, but yeah, it's the ones I'm looking for. The tougher ones now. So. I think I need like 50 games or something like that left. So 60 games. Yeah, there's some that'll turn up. That's not that bad, but there are some higher ones. But anyway, that's all I got this week. Very happy with this box again. This game, it's a filler, whatever. Same with this, but this at least interests me. This is, I know, two good platformers. I want to say I played some of Aladdin before. I haven't seen Lion King. I've seen it. I just haven't played it. And Kingdom Hearts. I love Disney. I love everything. I'm trying to get into anime. This old dog's trying to learn new tricks. So, again, if you know an anime I should start out with, don't give me anything hard or stupid or something I don't want to watch, you know what I mean. But anyway, till next time, like, share, tell a friend, let me know what you think on anything I talked about. And until next time, and thank you to all my new subs. Until next time, see ya.